And speaking of butterflies, I've got a current event for you. This Saturday is the 10th annual Monarch Migration Festival in Galesburg. It's a free, family-friendly event from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And earlier, we spoke with the Illinois Extension Office about all you can see and learn at this year's festival, marking our local monarch migration to Mexico.
And joining us now to talk all things butterflies is Chris Enroth with Illinois Extension. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, Shelby.
All right, let's start with this weekend's festival. What can people expect when they show up for this?
This is our 10th annual Monarch Migration Festival in Galesburg. And so we are going to have a big celebration after doing this for 10 years. So there's going to be a lot of things from education to fun activities for kids. We're going to have vendors, and we're going to have a lineup of food trucks there as well. So I would say there's a lot to do when you show up here to our Monarch Migration Festival to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. We're really excited this year.
I think it's also important to note that it's free because, in this day and age, having a free event gets harder and harder. So that's really cool that you're able to keep it like that.
Yep, it is free, open to the public, and we'll just encourage people to ask questions. Come into our prairie that we have. What plant is this? What is this insect? We'll have people there on hand to answer questions. How can you do this in your own yard? And then we'll have activities for kids. It's a great time and a great event for everyone in the family.
And how likely is it that there's going to be some monarchs there this weekend?
I would say, not sure about the weather, but we know 100% chance of monarch butterflies will be there. We have several of our volunteers and organizers of this event. We do raise them to make sure that we have some, we call them livestock to have on hand to demonstrate and show people and get them comfortable with seeing butterflies, understanding them, and then we'll even tag them. And so we put a little round sticker on the wing, and that tag has a code that if they make it down to Mexico, that gets reported back to us. And it's a way that we can do some community science and track some of the migration patterns.
Wow. And is this the time of year when the monarchs are heading south?
Yeah, we are getting very close to that. So a really good indicator of that is going to be when the Canadian goldenrod blooms, and that is a very common yellow flower here in the Illinois landscape, and it is starting to open up. So I would say the migration has begun. There's still a little bit of breeding happening with this last generation this summer, but they are starting to head south.
It's a complicated topic to get into when we're talking about monarch butterfly populations. So let's just focus specifically on our area in Illinois. What do the populations look like?
Well, the populations in Illinois look fairly stable from year to year. We do have scientists, graduate students, and volunteers go out throughout the summer, and they will do butterfly surveys and butterfly counts. And for the most part, when we zoom out and we look year to year to year, that population number is fairly steady in Illinois. So when they get here, the population numbers, they look pretty good. And it's with the migration south where we start to get a little bit more of a dip in that population for our monarch butterflies.
Well, I know it's something that a lot of viewers ask, how can I get some monarchs in my backyard? How can I attract them to my house? And sounds like this will be the perfect weekend to get some of those questions answered. Chris, thank you so much for joining us here today. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. And yeah, if anybody has questions, reach out to your Illinois Extension office. We're happy to get you more information about monarch butterflies, pollinators, and how you can do that in your own yard.
And of course, we have all the details about Saturday's free festival in Galesburg on our website. All you have to do is head over to the As Seen on TV tab.